hate it when I feel like I have to get everything out and then I have to stop because my camera runs out of space. Because I got so many fucking videos. I gotta stop and I've got to go back through and I've got to start deleting them. Gotta go back and pick which ones. I just did that now. I just went through and I had to pick which ones I'm gonna delete. And I'm like, oh, I can't delete that one because I like the look. I like the expression on my face there. I may need to go over that one again. You know, on that one, I really plan to post that one, but I can't do it yet because you know, it isn't our time. I'm not sure I can. Maybe it has something in it I shouldn't say. Not that that's ever stopped me, but I'm like, I really can't stand to not be getting this out. I've got to stop, and I've got to go through and start deleting things. Maybe I saved them, maybe I didn't. I can't check because everything gets stored so freaking crazily on my computer. It's just like, they don't even have icons. They just have these, no, they do have icons, no thumbnails. Anyway, I'm done talking about that. Actually very okay right now. I don't seem it, but I'm okay. I'm a little bit hyper. I'm pissed because this isn't me talking. I mean, it's not me. It's not me. It's not Polly talking. It is, but you know, it's not me. I don't talk this way. This isn't how I speak. This isn't my accent. This isn't the rapidity that... Oh God, what's it called? Frequency? No. Speed? Whatever. It's not me. It's not me. I don't talk like this. And I'm thinking differently. I'm much smarter than usual. I'm not this smart. I'm a lot smarter than usual. I'm not... Okay, I don't sound it, but I am. I had this whole analogy worked out in my head, you know. Like, my life, okay. It's like I'm looking at a beach. All these pebbles across a beach. And I'm looking at them. And they're all different colors. There's yellow and pink and blue and green and orange, and there might even be some with speckles and freckles and all that. Okay. But I'm looking at them and they're all different colors, and the thing I noticed though, there are lots of every color, but it's the blue ones. Oh my God, I thought I saw a hand. Shit, it's my dog's octopus toy. Okay, I thought it was a severed hand. Okay, I'm okay. Alright. But oh, thank God. You know what's really funny is I thought the hand was spying on me. I really did. I thought the hand was spying on me. Like, you know, she's talking to herself. We gotta listen. Like, there was a body attached to it. I don't know what it was. But okay, so we're on the beach, right? So we're on the beach, okay? And we've got all these pebbles out there. The blue ones, they're the ones that stand out. It's not the pink ones, it's not the yellow ones, it's not any of the other colours. It's the blue ones, and maybe it's the way that they're formed, right? Like, a line of blue pebbles going across, like, you know, kind of weaving its way across. They're in a pattern somehow that you can detect that it's the blue ones. They're blue, they're the ones you remember. Those are the ones that connect. Those are the ones that form that pattern in your mind, right? Okay, well, those blue pebbles, they can be good or they can be bad, right? Good or bad. For some people in life, they're good. They're good. For me, no, they're not so good. Blue pebbles. Blue pebbles for me are disability network. They're DHS workers who treat me like shit. They're CMH and APS and that guardian who killed my dog, right? And all these different people, my people, the people next door, the guy down the street whom I think wants to kill Tucker. I don't know, but I mean, kinda got that impression. And I sound like a raving lunatic, and I think I am, probably. But I'm going with it because it's what I've got. And it's unique. And okay, so all those blue pebbles, for me, all those are bad experiences. And that's the problem, because I have so many of them that they connect, they form a pattern in my life that says, I am... I don't know what it says. What does it say? What does it say? That my life sucks. That there are too many pebbles too close together that are blue. God, I'm crazy tonight. I mean, in a good way. I mean, this is a good way. I don't like it. I don't like feeling out of control. I can't turn it off. It's not authentic, but I'm not acting. But like I said, it's like the piano, because if I'm talking, or I mean, if I'm playing the piano, and I can't play the chords right, I mean, I have to stumble around for each chord, and I get it. I can learn the song. I can learn it one freaking chord at a time, or repeating it over and over and over until I have it. I've got it. I can play it, and people think, wow, you're really good. And I'm like, not really. You should know that it took me like 54 hours to learn this damn song, and it's only 2 pages, right? And if I think about the song, I can't play it. I can only play it if my mind is elsewhere and my fingers remember it. I mean, this just happened to me. This just happened to me. Inpatient, they had a piano, right? Okay. Everybody's like, well, play for us. You can play. I did. I played the entertainer for a woman there who liked to sing, and I couldn't play anything she could sing. So I played what I could play, which was the entertainer, right? A couple other songs, but I couldn't get through any of them other than the entertainer without screwing them up royally. Without getting lost because I used the wrong fingering, and as soon as one of those notes is played with the wrong finger, I'm lost. I can't do it. I don't know where to go next because I don't perceive it on an attention level. It's all a data program in my hands. It's all rote memory. It's memory stored in your spinal cord. I think I learned that back a while ago. Not in your brain, in your spinal cord. It's connected with your limbs, just like you know how to walk. But if you had to stop and think about it, if you had to really concentrate on walking, maybe you don't do it right, or you don't do it the same, right? You're too conscious of it. It's like that. And it's like my thinking, my talking right now. I'm aware that I'm not me at all. This is not how I speak, but right now, this is how I speak. And yet, when I'm aware of it, then I am faking it, because then I'm trying to match what I just said, right? Say it the same way, because if I don't, then I'm not being genuine. But if I try to be me, Midwest Polly, right? Then I'm faking that, because that's not me right now. Right now, I'm somebody else. I don't know who. I kind of like the person, I do. There's some interesting thoughts going through my head right now. More interesting than usual, really. I just don't know why. And I know I shouldn't post this. Definitely. Many times I've said that, and many times I've done it anyway. But then I have many, many, many videos that I have not posted because I didn't have the guts. I didn't have the guts because of something I said, or because of the way I said it. Because it wasn't me. Because it was way too much like me. Oh my God, no, that's way too much me. Nobody will accept me if they know I'm like that. Nobody's going to accept me if they know that I speak with a foreign accent. I don't mean to, and I can't help it, and they're going to think, yeah, you're faking, right? Yeah, you're faking. I am faking right now, because right now, I'm aware of it. I'm conscious of it, so now I'm aware of how my mouth is moving. I'm making myself speak this way. It's only when I get caught up in a thought, and I'm trying to explain that thought, and I'm busy thinking about that thought, that flows from me naturally, or not so naturally. Okay, so maybe I'm channeling somebody from the past. Maybe I'm channeling somebody brilliant and important, or maybe somebody who is not yet born. Maybe I'm just a freaking lunatic. Maybe this is somebody who's in my head, right? Maybe I've got multiple personality. I don't think so. I don't have a name for this person. I don't have any other names. People don't say, well, hi, Helen, or hello, Mr. Anthony. And people don't mistake me for other people. I don't have that experience. Of course, you don't when you spend every single day in your house, because you're afraid to go outside, because you can't associate with the world, because they don't understand you, and you don't understand them. I don't understand them. I've run out of thoughts. And the way I said thoughts was on purpose because I thought about it. Shit! God, I'm glad I have therapy tomorrow. See? I did it again. Okay, I might have lost my marbles, but at least I'm doing it in a really different way, so... But not in a way that I think I've ever done it before. So if this is another personality, it's a new one, I think. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it. I want to talk about awareness, consciousness. Because I have always had consciousness problems, always. Or at least since I was in school. At least since I remember being in school. Sitting in my classroom, being a kid, watching all these other kids just... The bell would ring and they'd leave and they'd go somewhere. And I didn't know where they were going. I mean, sometimes they went down the hall to the right. And sometimes they went down the hall to the left. And sometimes they went down the hall straight and they got on a bus and they went home. I just did what they did. I didn't know where we were going. I didn't know. It's one of those things, you know, that book, that rule book that everybody has but me. And nobody gave me a copy, but they expect me to understand the rules just the same, and it's not fair. I'm not stupid. It's not that I'm stupid. I'm very bright, right? I'm very bright. I'm as bright. You know, I'm bright enough. Come on. But if they don't give you the book, my God damn it, how are you supposed to do it? But consciousness is... problem for me because I have absence seizures, diagnosed. Most of the time, don't know they're going on. For me, time is inconsistent. For me, time is, and see, that is came out weird because I was aware of it, and I don't want to sound like a preacher. I don't want to be accused of acting like a preacher, and so what do? And then I change a word, right? I change a word, and it comes out really weird, and it doesn't match what I've been saying, but I did it on purpose because I don't know who to be. I don't know who to be. And I'm thinking, thank God I didn't do this when I was an inpatient at the hospital, or I'd still be there right now. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, why didn't I do this when I was there? Because that would be the absolute best time to do it, when I could get help. When I'm not here by myself going, oh my God, I'm a lunatic. Okay, so awareness, I have consciousness problems. I forget that I was talking about that, but I do, and there you go, right? Right there. Incontrovertible. Proof. 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 Okay, so... I was zoning out all the time as a kid. Wasn't aware of what was going on. Couldn't keep up with the other kids. I never knew what was going on. But I didn't know. You don't know you're having absence seizures because you're not, guess what? Conscious. You're not conscious. You're unconscious. You might as well not exist then. You don't. Time doesn't exist for you. You exist, and then for 10 seconds you don't exist, and then you exist again. And that 10 seconds, the other people lived. You didn't live them because you weren't there. And it's not like being asleep. It's different. It's completely different than being asleep. And there's no excuse for it. Because you're awake. Okay, maybe you were daydreaming, but God damn it, you are in school to pay attention. Do not daydream. And that's if you're lucky, right? That's if you're lucky and people aren't cruel to you over something that you have no way to control. You can't control it. You're not there. I mean, that's like the world's best excuse. I wasn't there. I didn't know. People say, don't say I don't know. That's no excuse. Well, that's the fucking best excuse on the goddamn fucking world. I didn't know, therefore I couldn't do it. Right? Yeah. I didn't fucking know. It's the best answer there is. You can't argue with that. If you didn't know, you can't do it. If you didn't do it because you didn't know, how can you be yelled at for it? That's not fair. That's not fair. It's not right. But they don't like that because they can't control it. And it's always about control. Even if people have to be victimized. Even then, especially then. I don't know what that meant, but it was profound in my head, it was. This is somebody I've never been before. Honest to God, I'm speaking to you. Me, Polly, I'm speaking to you right now. I've never, ever been this way. I've been a lot of ways. British accent. I was Scottish earlier tonight. I can't even act a Scottish accent, and I was Scottish. Or Irish. Or Australian, because they all sound the same to me, but different, somehow, than each other. Can't identify them. Part of me is hoping that I really am multiple personality disorder, because at least there might be somebody else in the world like me. At least. Maybe. It can be identified. Maybe it can be treated. Maybe there's a reason why the fuck I'm so different, right? I really like myself right now. I do. I really like who I am. I have so many ideas right now. And no, I didn't take mushrooms. I didn't ingest anything that I don't ingest normally. No odd medicines, no extra medicines. I didn't even eat dinner. The only thing that was different today, other than I had a really good day and I didn't feel miserable, really, I think maybe was the talk I had with my housemate. We both cried. We sat in the living room and we cried. And we cried and we cried and we cried. Over past dogs. Over the deaths of our dogs. Over Veda. Who was her dog. For 8 months she loved Veda. And she, 3 days ago, she had to put Veda down. I found out when I got home. I've spent most of the day today trying to put together a video that I recorded last night, but that I really want to include something from the hospital because I think it maybe meant something, even though it happened independently of what happened to Vader, even though it happened before anything happened to Vader, right? Okay, even before that. Okay, I just put an R on that on purpose. I did that on purpose and I don't know why. Okay. Yes, I might well be crazy. Yes, say it. You might as well say it. I'm a fucking lunatic. Okay. And that makes me laugh. God, maybe somebody poisoned me with something. I don't know. I just feel really alive. I mean, really alive. I mean, we just cried and cried and cried, and we didn't hold back, you know. Neither one of us, we didn't hold back. I talked about Ben and how guilty I felt about Ben's death, my dog Ben. I talked about... No, I didn't kill him. My guardian killed him, but she locked me up after that because she got mad at me because I got an autopsy and she thought that was an accusation that she killed him. And yeah, I think she killed him, but I didn't think it until after she locked me up. And I thought, why the hell would she be this upset about me getting a fucking autopsy about my goddamn dead dog who's only 3 years old? 3 years old and in perfect health. And he's dead after 6 weeks in her care. The day after I called her and I said, yeah, oh, bummer, you're going to have to keep him longer. You're going to have to watch him longer because, no, he can't be made into a therapy dog. And that was my own fucking mistake because I used the wrong fucking word. The wrong goddamn word. And I tell her she's got to keep him longer, right? She doesn't like him anyway. She's got to keep him longer. And the next day, I get the call. 3 words, Ben is dead. Ben is dead. No apology. That was the guardian. That was the person that I got through the courts. I secured her through the courts myself. One of the key reasons was to make my dog Ben, who was everything to me and all I had, because I don't have friends. really. I don't have family. I had Ben. And he was so important to me. And we didn't have a strong bond like you do with some dogs. Like I did with Bailey. She was before Ben, and my heart still breaks for her. Every time I think about her, my heart just breaks. And last week was hell. And I came so close to taking her down to Michigan State and just leaving her for them to heal, and then if she died I would have just abandoned her. And I didn't do that. Thank God I didn't do that. I stayed down there in a hotel. I went twice a day to see her. I didn't stay long. I feel guilty about that, but I went. She knew I was there. She knew I was coming back. I hope she knew I was coming back. She got well one day. I was so happy. She was better. She was better. I mean, she played ball outside with me. She hadn't done that before. She couldn't. And then suddenly, you know, I get the call. I get the damn fucking call that's in the middle of the night that you know is not good. You know that your heart is about to break. Don't answer the fucking phone because your heart is about to break.